The best surgical outcomes start with a well-informed patient. Before you book that consultation, let's demystify the rotator cuff, the labrum, and the replacement process so you can walk into your appointment with total confidence. Welcome to My Cold Therapy. To ensure we get the mechanics right for the Sully brace, we're joined by Josh Knight. As a certified athletic trainer for nearly a decade with DonJoy products, Josh is an expert in helping athletes navigate these specific orthopedic challenges. Posterior support is vital for linemen defending a rush or a hockey or lacrosse player battling along the boards. It's built for athletes who deal with heavy pushing forces. By locking the strap at 90 degrees, it prevents the humerus from being driven out of the back of the shoulder during impact or while falling onto an outstretched hand. This is part of our dedicated shoulder recovery series, taking you from pre-op prep to full range of motion. If you're looking to protect your joints for the long term, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Do you feel a clunk in the back of your shoulder during pushing movements? Let us know below. Now, let's dive right in.
Today we have a very special guest. We have Josh with DonJoy and ACO Medical Supply, and he is a certified athletic trainer, and he's going to walk us through how to put on a Sully brace for posterior instability. Josh?
Well, when you get all your components out of the packaging, as we've alluded to there, you're going to have 3 accessory straps. 2 of them are double length, double width, and that one bifurcate strap that's kind of a pre-split strap. This one will not be used during this application, so we can set that to the side. And then we've got our base layer here, which again can go on either the left shoulder or we can turn it around and put it on the right shoulder this way. In the same prep work here, we're always going to open up that body strap piece of this. You can tab this little Velcro back over if you like to help manage that. And then you can come down to the arm piece here and disconnect at the bicep area, and then flip this also wrong side out to make it a little easier to get up over the athlete or the patient's arm. Come on into the shot here. So again, once we got everything kind of opened up, we're going to help the athlete kind of get their arm down into the brace. If they're a little bit sweaty or the skin's a little bit balmy, you can apply a little bit of baby powder or just dry them off with a towel. And again, we're going to pull this up into position, and then we're going to flip this over the top of the shoulder with the center seam. We'll turn toward it. You've got the center seam here that's basically going to be dead center, top of the shoulder complex. Kind of split the arm in half, 50-50 here. And then you're going to have these 2 tabs, which I'm going to come around to the front here, and we're going to pull this down and across the chest. We're going to close this strap around and Velcro that shut, okay? And we're always trying to be careful to make sure that Velcro's not overhanging to pick on the athlete's skin or clothing. And then we come back to this side, we'll straighten that out. We'll kind of tab this piece in and just coil that around and Velcro it shut, okay? Now for this application, we're going to put the athlete in what we call a 90-90 position, okay? So 90 degrees at the shoulder, 90 degrees at the elbow, and just keep them right there. And then we're going to come over here to our double straps, the wider straps. We're going to open these guys up, and I always start when you're doing the posterior setup. This is going to come around and Velcro right in front of the bicep area here. This is going to pull back with a little bit of tension to kind of externally rotate the athlete back a little bit. And then this piece is going to come down under the bicep, up over the top of his shoulder, like that. And then we're going to have you turn this way a little bit more. And then this is going to come and cap right over the top of the deltoid area, over the humeral head. And this piece is going to come around the torso here, underneath the opposite arm, and it's going to Velcro right in the front. And you can bring your arm down now. So this is going to Velcro right here, and you've got this piece that's kind of going up over the top of the humeral head. Now, if someone had more symptoms, more instability, you could add the second strap just to add additional force to that, but this is optional.
Okay.
Okay.
How would that go on if you were going to do that?
Well, if I was trying to promote that kind of external rotated position and pulled in, you could just trace over this in the exact same pattern again.
Okay.
Or you could do a light counterforce the opposite direction. So just to illustrate that, you're going to put the athlete back in that 90-90 position. We're going to open up this strap.
Quick check-in. If this info is helping you take charge of your recovery, hit that like button and subscribe to join our community. We're dropping new guides every week to give you the edge you need to heal faster. For the medical devices, products, and recovery essentials we talk about in our videos, head over to mycoldtherapy.com to see how we can help upgrade your home setup. Have a question or a tip of your own? Drop it in the comments below. We love hearing from you. All right, now let's get back to the video.
So let's do that counterforce technique the opposite way. So instead of starting like this, like we did before, we're going to flip it around. We're going to put this on the back side. We're going to come down under, but instead of really pulling with a lot of tension, you're just going to kind of gently take the slack out of the strap, and then this is going to come up and kind of form that same figure 8 pattern over the top of the deltoid area. And then we're going to take our little 50-50 Velcro finishing end here. We're going to put that in place. And then we're just going to give a little bit of a pull and Velcro that right on the back side. So that's just demonstrating kind of a little bit of counterforce in the opposite direction there. And again, we're forming kind of a figure 8 pattern across the top of the shoulder.
So indications, is it football, wrestling, lacrosse? Who is using this?
So all the above. Again, this is a great brace, jack of all trades brace for all different sporting activities. And this setup is illustrating someone who's got some posterior instability.
Okay.
So, if you've got, let's use the example of a lineman in football that's kind of engaging on a block and kind of punching, sometimes the shoulder will slip out the backside. And so this is kind of putting a counterforce and kind of pulling that humeral head forward a little bit in the socket to help prevent that from sliding out the back.
Interesting.
Yep.
And then what if I was in the weight room or just anything else that the average person who's not a football player might
Yeah,
do?
so whether you're a CrossFitter, a weekend warrior, a mountain bike rider, whatever you like to do for activities and fun that puts you in a vulnerable position, this brace can be worn for that.
Oh, that's awesome. It's
Yep.
really comfortable. Thank you, Josh. If you have any comments or questions, drop them down in the comment section and we'll be sure to get back to you. So Josh, most importantly, how do we take this off?
All right, so once you're finished and you want to take this thing off, again, you're probably going to need an extra set of hands. So just loosen the back strap here and you can go ahead and take that off just so that stuff is not hanging in your way or getting on the locker room floor. And this will just Velcro right off the back here. And then we've got the second strap, which is kind of going that opposite direction here. You pop that free. Same thing, this will just come off this base layer. And then you've got the 2 segments here. So the one on the bicep that we're going to kind of flip up, and the one around the torso here that we're going to disengage and fold over, and then grab it right here above the bicep and just kind of pull that off your arm. And again, we're going to store it wrong side out just to allow some airflow and for it to dry out between workouts.
We hope this guide gives you the confidence you need to take the next step in your recovery. To ensure you're set up for success from start to finish, be sure to explore the rest of our video library for more expert tips and walkthroughs. If you're looking for the medical devices and products featured in our videos, head over to mycoldtherapy.com to browse our full collection. Got a question about today's topic or a suggestion for a future video? Drop a comment below. We love hearing from our community. If this was helpful, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and join us on the journey to better mobility. Thanks for watching, and as we always like to say around here, let's get back to living.